Greetings. I am Alexander Benjamin Lowe, the Student Government Association President for the 2020-2021 school year, and I have the honor of welcoming you to the 2021 showcase of Mr. and Miss Fort Valley State University. Annually, this event is held in person, but due to the pandemic, it's being held virtually. Our contestants have been tested prior to this event within the past 24 hours to maintain their safety. The voting period will open March 4th through March 5th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Additionally, you will be able to vote by your email from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Results will then be posted at the conclusion of the voting period. On behalf of the student body and Wildcats everywhere, best of wishes to the contestants. Thank you.
I do not come to play with you,
Let me see you walk. Yeah, I know that you can talk. You talking all that, but let me see if you can walk. Let me see you walk.
All my life I had to fight.
Let me see you walk.
Get in trouble, good trouble, necessary trouble.
Let me see you walk.
You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust. All right.
Let me see you walk.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up.
Let me see you walk.
By any means necessary.
Let me see you walk.
No, our motto is, when they go low, we go high.
Let me see you walk.
We are the ones we've been waiting for.
Let me see you walk.
People fail to get along because they fear each other. They fear each other because they don't know each other. They don't know each other because they have not communicated with each other. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Let me see you walk.
Soul has no color, no shape, no form. You have the power to change perception, to inspire and empower, and to show people how to embrace their complications and see the flaws and the true beauty and strength that's inside all of us.
Let me see you walk.
Told you, I'm the real champion. I told you, I'm the champion of the world.
Let me see you walk.
Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything.
Let me see you walk.
Purpose is an essential element of you. It is the reason you're on the planet at this particular time in history.
Let me see you walk.
But while I may be the first woman in this office, I will not be the last.
Let me see you walk.
I am Kiana Ashley Anderson, your 83rd Miss Fort Valley State University. Now, let's meet our contestants.
Contestant number 1.
If you lack confidence in self, you are twice defeated in the race of life. Greetings. I am Janai Dortilis, a junior marketing major from the capital city of Atlanta, Georgia, and I am vying for the title of the 84th Miss Fort Valley State University.
Contestant number 2.
The late John Lewis once said, "Don't let anyone, any person, or any force dampen, dim, or diminish your light." Greetings. I am Lazar Hunter, a junior animal science major from Perry, Georgia, and I'm vying to be your 14th Mr. Fort Valley State University.
Contestant number 3.
Never be limited by other people's limited imagination. Greetings. I am Shariana McKibben, a junior biology major hailing from the fabulous city of Fort Valley, Georgia. And I am vying to be your 84th Miss Fort Valley State University.
Contestant number 4.
If there's no struggle, there's no progress. Frederick Douglass. Greetings. I am Dwayne Thomas, a senior criminal justice major hailing all the way from the master city, Augusta, Georgia. And I am vying to be your 14th Mr. Fort Valley State University.
Contestant number 5.
No longer accepting the things that I cannot change. I am changing the things that I cannot accept. Miss Angela Davis. Greetings. I am Colette Tolles, a junior mathematics major hailing from the small but prosperous city of Warner Robins, Georgia, and I am vying to be your next and 84th Miss Fort Valley State University.
Our contestants.
Good evening, ladies. Good evening. How are you?
Well.
You all look very, very gorgeous this evening.
Thank you.
So do you.
Are you all excited?
Yes, ma'am.
I am too. Let's get started. Contestant number 3. What is the most important issue your generation is facing?
Thank you for that question. The most important issue my generation is facing is racism. And that is because racism is still living on in the communities today. And if we as young African American students and citizens don't do anything about it, it will continue on for generations to come.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 1, same question. What is the most important issue your generation is facing?
Thank you for that question. The most important issue that my generation is facing is self-awareness. My generation is not aware of their worth and what they can contribute to society. And as Miss Fort Valley State University, I will be sure to implement self-love forums and make sure that they are aware of everything that they are capable of.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 5, same question. What is the most important issue your generation is facing?
Thank you for that question. I believe that the most important issue that my generation is facing is social media. Social media has a great impact on the information that is being shared around, and I feel as if it is very influential to mental health and the mental stability of our generation now.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 1. What is the first characteristic people notice about you?
Thank you for that question. I believe the first characteristic that people notice about me is my personality. I am very outgoing, very selfless, and very eager to help.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 5. What is one word that describes you?
Thank you for that question. One word that I would say describes me is caring. One thing about me is I'm very selfless, and I always put the perspective and the hearts and minds of others before my own.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 3. As a college student at an HBCU, what did the recent election of the nation's first African American and woman vice president mean to you?
Thank you for that question. As an HBCU student, it shows me that HBCUs have the opportunity to take us to higher places such as the White House. But as a young woman, it showed me that I can be successful and do things that I put my mind to.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 5. If you woke up tomorrow and gained any one ability or quality, what would you want it to be?
Thank you for that question. If I woke up tomorrow with one ability, it would be the ability to heal. I do not like to see people in pain, heartache, or suffering, so I would want to heal them, and it would have me in a much happier and graceful mood.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 1. Same question. If you woke up tomorrow and gained any ability or quality, what would you want it to be?
Thank you for that question. If I woke up tomorrow and gained one ability or quality, I would want it to be telepathy. I would like to be able to read the minds of others and be able to sympathize with those that may not be able to express their emotions and help them.
Thank you for that response. And contestant number 3. Same question. If you woke up tomorrow and gained any one ability or quality, what would you want it to be?
Thank you for that question. As a biology major, one quality I would like to have is to be able to cure diseases in the Black community. Those diseases such as diabetes, high blood pressure, and cancer.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 1. Tell me about your platform.
Thank you for that question. My platform is based on validity through expression.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 3. During this pandemic, what has your institution put into place?
Thank you for that question. My university has put in place temperature checks at the gates. In the dormitories, we do have temperature check devices when you first walk in, and in the classroom we make sure we have social distancing between the students and the teachers within 6 feet.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 5. What does it mean to be Miss Fort Valley State University?
Thank you for that question. To be Miss Fort Valley State University means that I can serve as the face of my university and help to bring more students to the campus and bring a better appeal and a greater interest to the students that are prospective students.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 3. With everything that you have going on, how will you handle the responsibilities of the crown if you are selected as the next Miss Fort Valley State University?
Thank you for that question. My first responsibility would be to be a student first. Growing up in a household with an educator, academics always came first. Second would be time management. Time management will help me to keep things organized while also serving my campus.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 1, same question. With everything that you have going on, how will you handle the responsibilities of the crown if you are selected as the next Miss Fort Valley State University?
Thank you for that question. With everything that I will have going on, I must remember the title I signed up for. I know the needs and the importance of this title on my university and the campus, and I will be sure to implement everything that I say I will in my campaign.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 5, same question. With everything that you have going on, how will you handle the responsibilities of the crown if you are selected the next Miss Fort Valley State University?
Thank you for that question. If I am selected as the next Miss Fort Valley State University, I will be sure to handle my responsibilities of the crown by managing my time and making sure that I have everything planned out and my schoolwork is done and completed.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 1. What does your institution mean to you, and how has it positively impacted your life?
Thank you for that question. My institution means so much to me. It is a home, it has taught me patience, and it is truly my rock. It has influenced me greatly as a first-generation college student. It has taught me many fundamentals that I have not learned at a younger age, and I plan on carrying those till my dying days.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 5. If you win the title of Miss Fort Valley State University, how will you use your title to benefit others?
Thank you for that question. If I win the title of Miss Fort Valley State University, I will have my platform and be the voice of the students if they don't have the voice that they have currently. I will be that voice for them. So if they have any issues, I can speak up for them and be that voice that they don't have.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 3. What is the influence and impact of an HBCU?
Thank you for that question. The influence of an HBCU is to show younger Black Americans that you can be successful and go to an HBCU and be surrounded by people that look like you. The impact of an HBCU is that we produce the #1 top Black doctors, lawyers, and engineers in the world.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 1, same question. What is the influence and impact of an HBCU?
Thank you for that question. The influence and the impact of an HBCU is treating Black people as a majority in a world where they are treated as a minority.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 5, same question. What is the influence and impact of an HBCU?
Thank you for that question. The impact and influence of an HBCU is it teaches young African Americans about their history and what things were not available then can be available to them now.
Thank you, contestant number 5. Well, ladies, thank you all for joining me this evening.
Thank you for joining me this evening, gentlemen. How are you doing today?
Doing well.
Awesome, awesome. So let's begin with our round of questions. Contestant number 2. What is the first characteristic people notice about you?
Thank you for that question. The first characteristic people notice about me is my smile, because it always leads to a warm welcome.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 4. What is one word that describes you?
One word that describes me would be compassionate. Not only compassionate is because I can reach down on a lower level and just understand and feel how you're feeling, and I could make everything, be more easier and more able to handle.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 2. What is the most important issue your generation is facing?
Thank you for that question. The most important issue our generation is facing is learning how to navigate our lives dealing with the new normalcy of COVID-19.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 4, I ask you the same. What is the most important issue your generation is facing?
Our generation is facing police brutality because if you turn on the news every day, you see something going on with our community and police being involved with a shooting or something just unlawful.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 4, back to you. If you woke up tomorrow and gained any one ability or quality, what would you want it to be?
I would want my ability to be able to show people's different views of themselves, not only because of how people view you from the outside, it's more so of how they are on the inside and how they cope on a daily basis.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 2, I ask you the same. If you woke up tomorrow and gained any one ability or quality, what would you want it to be?
Thank you for that question. If I could gain one new ability, it would be the ability to read minds. Because sometimes the people that need help the most aren't always able to ask for it, but everyone deserves it.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 2, with everything that you have going on, how will you handle the responsibilities of the crown if you are selected as the next Mr. FESU?
Thank you for that question. Throughout my matriculation here at the Fort Valley State University, I've learned numerous skills such as time management and how to prioritize. If selected Mr. Fort Valley State University, I will be able to engage more with students and continue to encourage and empower them throughout their matriculation here as well.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 4, I ask you the same. With everything that you have going on, how will you handle the responsibilities of the crown if you are selected as the next Mr. FESU?
With everything I have going on, I will take on the crown strategically, and I will organize how I would plan my days. And also, for me, it's like football, like growing up in sports and everything. You have to be a leader. You got to know your team. You got to see how your students are. So I kind of relate it back to football as well.
Thank you for that response. Back to you, contestant number 4. What is the influence and impact of an HBCU?
The influence or impact of an HBCU, it would become from our alumni and the older generation above us, because they paved this way, and they also taught us how to go along with life and how to live properly.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 2, I ask you the same. What is the influence and impact of an HBCU?
Thank you for that question. The influence and impact of an HBCU will stretch farther than we'll ever know. However, the influence and impact gives a family feel and sense to all the students that attend.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 2, as a college student at an HBCU, what did the recent election of the nation's first African American and woman vice president mean to you?
Thank you for that question. After this recent election results, it has showed that no matter who you are and where you come from, if you put your mind to something, you can always achieve it.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 4, during this pandemic, what has your institution put into place?
Not only when you first enter the gates, you get checked with the temperature. We have hand sanitations stations everywhere on campus, and also we have free COVID tests at our clinic.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 2, what does your institution mean to you, and how has it positively impacted your life?
Thank you for that question. The Fort Valley State University has impacted me in many ways. It's given me opportunities when I thought I had no more.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 4, tell me about your platform.
My platform means gaining outstanding achievement together, mobilizing the men of Fort Valley State University. And it's pretty self-explanatory, but I just want to let you know that it's not only just about me, it's about us as a whole.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 2, what does it mean to be Mr. FESU?
Thank you for that question. What it means to be Mr. Fort Valley State University is having the ability to encourage, empower, and motivate your students to continue to follow their dreams and chase their goals.
Thank you for that response. Contestant number 4, if you win the title of Mr. FESU, how will you use your title to benefit others?
I will use it in many different ways, but mainly I will use it to help our youth, let them be themselves. Because nowadays people tend to do what they see and rather do what they feel. And I say I could help people just be more natural, be yourself, and accept that.
Thank you for that response. And thank you, gentlemen, for answering these questions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is a Missy and one-time exclusive. Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. A lot of them artists used to dance. That's just how fun. It's hip hop. It's just how fun. It's dance.
Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control.
I got a cute face, chubby waist, thick legs in shape, rump shaking both ways, make you do a double take. Planet rocker, showstopper, flow popper, head knocker, beat scholar, tail dropper, do my thing, mother. We're gonna make you lose control and let it go, for you know you're gonna hit the flow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. When you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. You can talk all you want. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The reigning Miss Fort Valley State University, Kiana Ashley Anderson, a senior biology major hailing from the capital of agriculture, Belle Glade, Florida. Kiana is the youngest of 4 siblings, and her parents are Charles and Pearl Anderson. Ladies and gentlemen, the 83rd Miss Fort Valley State University.
Mr. and Miss Fort Valley State University embodies elegance and grace. Let's welcome back our contestants as they model their formal wear.
Contestant number 1. Contestant number 1 is Janai Dortilis. Janai is a marketing major from the city of Atlanta, Georgia. She is the daughter of Frank and Shermille Dortilis. Janai has 4 siblings. Her campus involvement includes Science Learning Community, SGA Senator, Junior Class Treasurer, Captain of Phases Dance Troupe, Pep Squad, NAACP, and the Entrepreneurship Club. Janai also served as a sophomore class parliamentarian and former Miss Sophomore. She enjoys dancing, and upon graduation, she plans to attend fashion design school to earn a master's degree and pursue a career as a stylist. Janai has a 3.4 GPA. Her favorite quote is, "But by the grace of God, I am what I am, and His grace towards me was not in vain." Ladies and gentlemen, your contestant number 1, Janai Dortilis. Contestant number 2. Contestant number 2 is Lazar Hunter. Lazar is an animal science major from the city of Perry, Georgia. He is the son of Duchess and Casey Hunter and has one younger brother. His campus involvement includes Faithful Black Men Association Vice President, a member of the Alpha Pi chapter of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, SGA Director of Public Relations, a member of Residential Leadership Community, and served as Mr. Freshman. He enjoys watching and playing soccer, and upon graduation, he hopes to change the stereotypes of African Americans in agriculture by pursuing a career as a millennial farmer. Lazar's favorite quote is, "Those who stand for nothing fall for anything." Ladies and gentlemen, your contestant number 2, Mr. Lazar Hunter. Contestant number 3. Contestant number 3 is Sheriana P. McKibben. Sheriana is a biology major from the city of Fort Valley, Georgia. She is the daughter of Edgar and Ronika McKibben and has one older brother. Her campus involvement includes Junior Class President, Golden Student Ambassador, and Campus Activity Board. Sheriana also served as Miss Freshman. She enjoys styling hair. Upon graduation, she plans to attend medical school to pursue a degree in sports medicine. Sheriana has a 3.3 GPA, and her favorite quote is, "She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come." Ladies and gentlemen, your contestant number 3, Sheriana P. McKibben. Contestant number 4. Contestant number 4 is Dwayne Thomas. Dwayne is a criminal justice major from the city of Augusta, Georgia. He is the son of Sean and Letitia Cobb. He has 4 older sisters. Dwayne's campus involvement includes Shepherds in the Valley, Peer Educator, and Pride Navigator. He enjoys working out, eating, and spending time with his peers and family. Upon graduation, he plans to pursue a career as a criminal defense attorney. Dwayne has a 3.0 GPA. His favorite quote, "Why say the sky is the limit when there are footprints on the moon?" Ladies and gentlemen, your contestant number 4, Dwayne Thomas. Contestant number 5. Contestant number 5 is Colette Tolles. Colette is a mathematics major from the city of Warner Robins, Georgia. She is the daughter of Chris and Melinda Tolles and has one older sister. Her campus involvement includes Miss Junior, CDEP President, NAACP Treasurer, and SGA Senator. She enjoys singing and spending time with her 1-year-old niece. Upon graduation, she plans to pursue a graduate degree in mechanical engineering. Colette has a 3.95 GPA, and her favorite quote is, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you." Ladies and gentlemen, your contestant number 5, Colette Toles.
And now, for the final time, our contestants. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you enjoyed our 2021 Mr. and Miss Fort Valley State University Showcase. And to our contestants, best wishes and good luck.